So to get back on this groove of things, but we're just going to be like candidly talking. I took notes down, maybe in the not even maybe in the footnotes if I need to reference something. I definitely reference it, but we're just going to be kind of spitballing action, especially with this letter to Isaac Hayes, which I feel like we should just start there first. All right. Um, I guess I'll cut my music on real quick. All right. This is just another pebble in the ground or in the water um, of opinions that are flying around about said topic or whatever. So I'm not really expecting for my opinion to be held at this high rate, but I'm just going to share my thoughts on it. Okay. I was doing research. Well, I saw it online. Where did I see it? I saw a video. Somebody posted a video on Threads, referencing Franchesca Ramsey. My apologies on jumbling over that because all her videos that she's been saying, she's been like, "You've been spelling my name wrong." So I understand the importance of people's names. So Franchesca Ramsey, respects to you, ma'am. So videos was coming out saying that Isaac Hayes III was in her DM about being a voice of Fanbase, which Isaac Hayes III is the founder, owner, whatnot of Fanbase. It's another social media app that offers a investment of $3.99. At the same time, too, it is catered, and this is just from outside looking at it, it's catered for Black folks to own their content. And I might be saying that wrong. It might be for everybody, but I know Isaac Hayes III promotes the fact that, we can own our content, have our own social media platform, something, for us, by us type of mantra. So apparently something was said. Franchesca Ramsey said something back. I feel like I'm still trying to analyze it, but I got a little bit of it last night. But with all that being said, they're going back and forth online about the disrespect and all that other stuff. So apparently Isaac Hayes III pulled up a picture of her ex-husband, which is white, and kind of made the point to say, "You're not really Black because you had a white husband." Other things were stated. I did join the room in Fanbase yesterday when he did a live audio room and was speaking on the situation. Within that room, he used an example of Drake being whatever. Nevertheless, let me just get to the core of it. Isaac Hayes III. I and other people would like to support you because it is a Black platform made by Black person, Black owned business, all other things. Would love to. But I remember before any of this was stated, I remember stating that the app was kind of glitchy or whatever, and it just seemed pretty weird that he was on the other platforms kind of talking a mess about the other platforms. So I'm like, he would be on LinkedIn, Twitter /X, Instagram, all these things, right? And he would be talking about these platforms that he's on versus being on his creation. Now, I'm not on Fanbase like that at all. I got a profile, but it's the discoverability and the glitchiness of the durability of the app makes it difficult for me to even be on there. So I'm not on there like that. So I don't know how often he's really on there. But I don't think it was cool that he was on these apps talking about other people's apps when he should have been more focused on that. So that was a red flag for me. Being the fact that he is the owner as well with all this capital and support, because there's a group of people that support him like crazy, and respectfully so, right? Him being the face of it all and giving these, I wouldn't say outlandish speeches, but he was giving the outlandish speeches. I just think he should have had somebody else doing those type of presentations, making these announcements, all the things, right? But he wasn't doing that, and so he gets into a situation where he's going back and forth with a young lady that he asked to be part of the team, whatever the case may be, whatever happened with that, and then for him to get extremely petty and bring all this stuff up about her, it just wasn't a good look. So I'll just wrap this up and whatnot. But a couple things. One, you never mess with a black woman. You're never going to win when it comes to a black woman. I might get backlash for this, but that's just how I feel. Whatever. You definitely should not be going back and forth online with a black woman. That is not going to happen. The black women culture, the 92%, or whatever the case may be, they're going to be out for you. They are they should be respected at all costs, no doubt. Everybody should be respected. Men, women, black, white, all that stuff. Just human nature, people should be respected. But when it comes to black women, you don't stand a chance at all. Isaac, I really wish you would have paid that some attention and just left her alone. Because you have to read the room on that. When it comes to black women, you got to leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Any type of acknowledgement when it comes to women, specifically black women, you're going to be looked down on. And you could be the best person in the world and respect black women and all this other stuff, but you say one little thing about them online, you can't do that. So Isaac, I need you to think about that next go around. Second off, Isaac, I need you to get a team. I need you to get like a PR team, marketing team. I need you to have somebody on the team that would do the speaking for you. This is a great opportunity to put a black woman on a list. Somebody stated online, I'm not, don't credit me for it, but I think it stated online that he doesn't have any black women on staff. Now, that's a whole nother story, but whatever. But if it's gonna be black, I mean, you gotta incorporate the women as well in some form of fashion. Like some black woman out there can do the job, and it could be celebrated as the fact that she's a black woman, as well as her being able to do the job. Now, don't put nobody in the job and the position job, and they don't do the job. But I'm sure there's a lot of women out there. I know a lot of I follow a lot of marketing women that do a great job on making sure that the brand is represented well, making sure all the information that goes out about the brand is solid, and make sure that it's cohesive with probably all, unless the target is black people. You know what I'm saying? So I like I said, I don't know too deep about it, but there are black women out there. So with that being said, you need to get a team, and you definitely need to throw probably about 2 or 3 women on there. Like probably get a social media manager, probably need to get a PR, and you need to get a director. Just make the whole communication marketing aspect of it black women. Because even just learning from me learning in this space, the communication marketing space, it just seems like it's kind of ran by women. So they know what the deal is, and unfortunately, I'm not going to argue with them because they ain't do nothing to me. But that might be the plug-in. Then the last thing that I'll say, Isaac, is, I guess I'll say do right by your people. So I think when I say that, I mean I can broaden it multiple ways, but just do right by your people, man. I mean, we need to be an example of greatness, and showing, going back and forth with somebody, you know what I'm saying, with going back and forth with an individual, let alone a black woman, that is, has some notoriety, all this stuff, right? It's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. So the morals that exist, the vision, that all affects like the vision, the goals, and I'm talking like this guy don't know this. I mean, I don't want to I'm not disrespecting him at all or belittling him at all. I'm just saying, do right by your people, and just read the room, man. Just read the room, and and see what the deal is. And last thing I throw in too is, man, like, just put your all into Facebook, Fanbase. Don't worry about no other apps. Don't make no more videos about, you over here in TikTok and that, like kind of making people feel like they don't that like they should know what's going on, and they probably don't. Like, this is the time to educate them, but educate them from a fan base standpoint, like not necessarily knowing about TikTok or whatever. Now, if you want to use that as reference, find a better way to do that. Go to the communication team and have them develop a message that will be clear for everybody, so it won't seem like you're just on these apps talking down about it. All right. So that's just my dear letter to Isaac Hayes III. All respects to you, sir. I feel like you have a great thing going. But I've always been like, yo, he needed a marketing team. He needed a team, but he needed a team that's going to focus on the message. And then maybe he needed to get deeper into like the tech aspect of it. I don't know, but I don't like to see these type of things happen. So